Why'd you fall for him anyway?
He looks like Ken Takakura.
Again. You're such a dork.
So, who exactly is Ken Takakura? For those who have been watching Dandadan, you may have noticed that one of the main protagonists, Momo Ayase, has this infatuation with a guy named Ken Takakura to the point where she dates someone solely because he looked like him. Now, Ken is actually an old famous Japanese actor who did crime thriller movies back in the 80s, and the famous line that the show mentions, "I am an awkward fellow after all," is actually from a 1984 life insurance commercial that Ken acted in, and the actual line he uses is, "I am clumsy." 不器用ですから。どうか幸せで。いっせ、バンバン。This anime scene is so scary. As much as I love the out-of-pocket aspects of Dandadan, one thing I really appreciate is that it doesn't treat a lot of those moments like I'm realizing more of that since I'm actually watching Dandadan weekly now, rather than blissing through it like I did with the manga. I also don't think I'm emotionally ready for some of the backstories that are coming up. One thing I want to get out of the way is that people seem to be confusing this scene with fan service, when this was utter nightmare. That's the reason why a good number of people were uncomfortable watching it. It's a really cheap shock tactic, but it plays really well into the next part that empowers Momo. He's able to beat this situation through his really cool and powerful transformation type sequence, which we also get a flashback for, something which also ties into her being the weird kid or wanting to fit in the past, embarrassed to the point of just dismissing her grandma, tying into the overall theme of just weirdness and kids who don't fit in trying to fit in or cope. Okarun, who on one hand tried to believe in the impossible to cope, and Momo, who gave up on the impossible to fit in. Two sides of the same coin, literally. It also completely subverts the trope that Okarun is about to get his crazy power up and save her, but the one that saved her and Okarun was herself. Anyway, subscribe. Peace.